Hey, what's up guys? So this morning, Escort officially revealed the new Redline 360c radar detector, and so far things are looking extremely promising. In fact, if what they're saying in the event is actually true, this should be the best new radar detector on the market, better than the Escort Max 360c, the Uniden R7, or the Valentine 1 Gen 2. The detector is available and shipping now. I'll put a link in the video description to where you can pick it up. And in this video, I want to go over some of the highlights of what they shared in their launch event and give you kind of some of my initial thoughts and impressions on the new Redline 360c. And so yes, this is a brand new Redline that has arrows. Escort is saying this is part of their professional series of radar detectors, and it features an all-new platform under the hood. They're saying it's based on the new M12 platform, so it's got two front-facing antennas, like the original Redline, and now an additional third antenna for the rear, and all three antennas have their own LNA. It's based on the M7 platform of the Max CI 360 with some LNA changes. Now, what that means in terms of performance is it should be much more sensitive than some of their previous detectors. For example, they're advertising 6 dBs of additional sensitivity compared to the Redline EX. Thank goodness, which should translate in ideal situations to twice the detection range, which is great. They also said specifically that the Redline 360c has longer range than even the Uniden R7. In terms of BSM filtering, the BSM filtering should also be better than their own Max 360c, and if it's based on an updated version of the Max CI effectively, I think that should be true. They've also improved the multi-radar detection for both the multi-radar CD and the CT to give it not only longer range, but also fewer false alerts as well. The Redline 360c has Bluetooth to connect to your phone for all of the Escort Live integration, but it does not have an open API the way the Valentine 1 offers. Because it's the Redline 360c, it's a connected detector, it also has Wi-Fi built in to connect to the cloud without relying on your phone. Plus, the Wi-Fi will also give it automatic firmware updates or automatic red light camera updates the way the other connected detectors offer. One interesting point is this detector is also only set up for 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. There is no 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi available. Now, something else that was very interesting is they made a big deal about the new software-defined radio architecture under the hood. They're saying it operates very differently than the previous gen detectors, and it's actually completely reconfigurable in software. I'm actually really surprised about this and admittedly kind of skeptical about it, but they made a really big point about this at their launch event. They also talked a lot about the new artificial intelligence that's built in.
The all-new design provides extreme detection range and AI-assisted false alert filtering.
And this I'm also kind of skeptical about. If you take a look at what they're talking about on their website, here's what they're saying. They're saying their artificial intelligence is based on leveraging features such as GPS auto-learn, updated IVT filter, and the connected network of Escort drivers, which means their artificial intelligence is basically based on auto lockouts, updated BSM filtering, and their cloud alert stuff. That's different than the way maybe, say, Redenso would be using artificial intelligence for their neural networks and for inferencing. Using machine learning to have a detector that's learning for just auto lockouts to learn where false alerts are is very different than learning what a signal looks like and actually doing the classification to just tell the difference without relying on GPS and stuff. Nevertheless, Escort is definitely advertising the artificial intelligence now. I personally think it's a little bit more of a marketing buzzword compared to what some of the other detectors are doing, or the other companies rather, but Escort is definitely advertising now artificial intelligence as well as an SDR. They mentioned in the chat, by the way, that the detector does still false to some BSMs, but the filtering is a lot better than before. So once we all start getting the detectors and we have a chance to test and use it, we'll see how it performs. But again, they said it's going to be better than the Max 360c, for example, and their other current detectors that are available. And then, of course, because it's a Redline detector, they say it's going to be completely RDD immune and stealth. Now, in terms of price, the detector retails for $749. It's available now on Escort's website. I'll link to it down in the video description. And additionally, if you add their 3-year Defender database to give you all the updates for the red light camera database, if you use the coupon code REDSETGO, it's going to give you that 3-year Defender database for free. So based on what they're saying in the launch event, things are looking extremely promising. We're looking at a detector with excellent long-range detection, very good BSM filtering, automatic GPS lockouts, RDD immunity, arrows, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, the works. It's going to be a very capable detector. Yes, it's $749, which makes it the most expensive windshield mount radar detector on the market, but if you're looking for the best, this may be it. Now, I've got my detector on order, and as soon as it arrives, I'll do a full live stream unboxing here on YouTube so we can all start learning about the detector and start playing with it together. Additionally, this weekend, I plan on doing some long-range radar detector testing back at the Red Barn course. So we'll be testing everything from the Redline EX, the Redline 360c, the original Redline, Max CI 360, Max 360c, Uniden R7, Valentine 1 Gen 2, Redenso Pro M, pretty much all the top detectors. Let's throw everything against the 360c and see how they compare. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. Now, how much of what they're saying lives up to expectations? I don't know. I think it sounds very promising in what we're seeing so far. And if the performance and the BSM filtering are up to par, I think it's going to be a great choice. So we'll have to, of course, test it out, start playing with it, see how effective it is, and how good of a job it actually does on the road. So definitely stay tuned for more. This should be fun. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.